Hello everyone, NeonJP here, welcoming you back to another episode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Subspace Emissary. I keep screwing up every intro, but you know what, I don't care, I'm not changing it. You know why? Because it's funny, Anyway, in the last episode, Diddy Kong tried to kill Bowser even though he was fully armed, and Diddy Kong all he has is peanuts. He has peanuts for as bullets, I guess. At least he tried. But now we're headed to the ruined zoo. Why I'm trying? I sound like a weirdo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I sound like a weirdo. Anyway, let's get serious now. Let's get serious. It's time to go to the ruined zoo, which is one of my favorite parts of the story. And when it starts to get better. Let's go to the ruined zoo, everyone. We have just been introduced to Lucas, and now he's already being tortured and chased down by a giant Pokey statue. Or Porky in Mother 3. By the way, Mother 3, I love Mother 3. Mother 3 is in my top 5 favorite games of all time. Like, if I had a top 5 games list, Mother 3 is definitely in the top 5. I love Mother 3 so much. Although, Mother 3 is the only Earthbound game I've actually played. I've only played Mother 3, and the other two I have not played at all. I haven't had a chance to. I plan to eventually. But, you know, I just don't have time because, you know, everything's happening now. There's YouTube, there's school, there's socializing I have to do too, and there's chores around the house too that I can... I mean, I don't do all the chores, obviously, but I do some. You know, still, one day I'm gonna play... Maybe I can do a blind LP of Earthbound. Like the NES's game, and then Nintendo's game. Maybe. Maybe one day. I know, it's not really a spoiler or anything, but maybe one day I'll do a Let's Play of Earthbound, like a blind LP of Earthbound, and then beginnings. Also, if you're wondering... No, you cannot hurt this Pokey statue. Okay, I guess we're safe now. He's dead! Nope, he's not there. He's still there. Oh god, Lucas, run. Lucas. Oh, run away! Now, that spider thing that came out of the statue, that's Pokey. That is one of Ness's childhood friends who, corrupted his mind and, you know... Okay, so let's clear things up. Lucas is from, like... he's from the future. Ness and Lucas are not even related in any way. They don't even live in the same area or in the same time zone. Pokey somehow managed to make himself age so much. Like he aged, but he didn't die because he lives inside that robot that keeps him alive. Oh my god! Like that whole game. It's so like. I don't want to explain everything. It's so much to explain, but yeah. It's just so weird. I love Earthbound. I mean, I love Mother 3 though. And Ness, fun fact, Ness used PK Flash to take out the Poke statue, which is from Ness's game. But the cool thing is, PK Flash is actually the only... Wait, no, I think the Poke statue or Porky statue, it's either from Ness's game or Mother 3. I don't exactly remember which one, but as far as I know, PK Flash is the only way to defeat that statue. Oh, I died. Okay, I didn't die. Okay, but yeah, PK Flash is the only way to actually beat that boss in the actual game. So it's actually cool how they went into that much detail. That's actually really cool. And those are Pokebots, or Porkybots. They're literally robots that are made to resemble his childhood form, like how he looked as a child. Oh wait, PK Flash! Yes, did a lot of damage. It did a lot of damage. Can I use PK Flash on him? Yes, by the way, he's not saying PK Cross, he is saying PK Flash. It just sounds like he's saying Cross because of the voice actor's accents. Yes, a lot of people think that he's saying PK Cross, including in hardcore... I almost said hardcore Orlando fan. The hardcore Earthbound fan Orlando thought that it's been PK Cross the whole time, but it's actually PK Flash. Anyway, Porky's been defeated! And Lucas tripped as taunt. So here we're introduced to a brand new character, Pokemon Trainer, Red, and his trusty Squirtle. Now I want to talk about that cutscene. Lucas is such a coward. He left his new best friend in Wario, and also, why is Wario collecting all these trophies for? Like, why is he turning all these characters into trophies and collecting them? Is he into Amiibo as well? Is he an Amiibo addict like me? Because I have every special Amiibo. Maybe he's an Amiibo addict. Maybe this whole story mode is meant to... This story mode was meant to predict Amiibo. Amiibo collecting and what dark things people will do to get the Amiibo they want. Oh my god, no, that's not actually it. But could you imagine if they actually foreshadowed Amiibo? Like, they knew this was gonna happen? Like, freaking 7 years into the future? Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, that cutscene, it's so... sad, because like Lucas is too scared. Obviously, he's scared of Wario. He doesn't know what Wario's capable of. These enemies are really creepy. Flo's coming to I'm sorry, no, that's disgusting. Let's not talk about that's disgusting. That is disgusting. Let's not talk about that. No. Anyway, so we all saw like the height difference between Red and Lucas, right? Like, oh, like Red, he looks like he should be like height-wise, he should probably be around, let's say, 16, 17, right? And then Lucas is so short, and he looks so young, Lucas should probably be about 8 or 7 or 8. No, the official age for Lucas is 13. Lucas is 13, and Red, as of now, I'm pretty sure they're going for, like, Kanto Red, so Red is probably about 10 years old. 10 or 11. The one that we saw there. Red is 10, Lucas is 13. Yeah. So is Ness. Ness is also 13, and you might say, like, no, Neon, I don't believe you. You're spitting false facts. False facts? I don't know. But you're not telling the truth. No, it is the truth, because if you haven't played Mother 3 before, the game starts off when Lucas was 9, right? The game starts off with Lucas when he was 9. But when you actually play as Lucas, like you start to play as Lucas, it fast forwards, it says 4 years later. What is 9 plus 4? Exactly. So Lucas is 13 years old. That is his canon age. And same goes for Ness, because on the box art for Earthbound it states that Ness is a 13-year-old American boy. So, yeah, Ness is 13. I don't know about Nintendo, but I assume Nintendo is also 13, considering that, you know, Ness and Lucas are both 13, so I assume that they are all 13 as well. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty weird. Red, look how big Squirtle is compared to Red! Squirtle's the size of a freaking, like, Venusaur! So weird. This is from Gen 4, I think. Is that Team Platinum? I don't know. I haven't played Gen 4. Yeah. I'm being honest, I haven't played Gen 4. No, I played Gen 4, but I haven't finished it. I got up to, like, the 4th Gen badge, and then I got lost and I played. I had Platinum. But, I don't even know what happened to my Platinum. I don't know at all. But hey, if Platinum goes to Virtual Console, maybe I'll Let's play it. On Switch, though. I can't capture 3DS, obviously. So let's hope it goes on the Switch Virtual Console. When it eventually happens. I can't even talk. I almost said eventually. I created a new word, eventually. What is the definition of eventually? Eventually is going to mean I just died. That flow just killed me. That ghost flow thing just killed me. Look how creepy this thing is. It reminds me of Super Paper Mario, which is actually my favorite game of all time. My favorite Paper Mario game of all time. My favorite video game of all time. Like, in my opinion, there's nothing better than this game so far. That's my opinion. You might be saying, oh, you haven't played a lot of games. You suck. You probably played 0 games. No! Okay? It's just my favorite game. It's personal preference. Everyone has their own personal preferences. Mine just so happens to be a game that everyone hates for some reason. Which I have no idea why people say that it's a bad game. I don't know why people say it's a bad game. It's not. They probably haven't played it before, or they're blinded by nostalgia saying, Thousand Year Door is so much better, there's nothing better than it, oh my god. I'm actually open-minded, unlike you. I'm sorry. More cutscenes. Yeah, Lucas is like, stop it. Okay, let's go. More cutscenes. That Lucas made a new friend, Red. So I guess Red's going to agree to help Lucas find his friend because, you know, flashback always means that Lucas is going to tell Red about what happened. He's going to say, look man, I lost one of my best friends who saved me and I was too much of a chicken to save him. So can you please help me find him? I need to, like, I think he wants revenge. So Red and Lucas are going to track down Wario to try and find Ness. So, you see, that's what I love about this. It brings all these characters together and gives them an objective. Like, I love this. I love the story. And they're all doing their own things too, but like every character is doing their own thing. I love it. It's amazing. That, oh my god, that battlefield. It, like... So what I guess is Martha's home at his castle, like, just, you know, checking out, and then all of a sudden he sees that a bunch of random enemies are in the battlefield, and there's a bomb exploding, or imploded. Also, I have a question. What kind of enemy puts all of his troops right near a black hole? Is he trying to lose his troops? Like, what is this? That's some pretty bad, like, thinking there, Ancient Minister. Like, you're putting all your troops in the middle of a freaking, like, black hole. Why not spawn them in the castle? I mean, they're in the castle now, but why not actually, like, spawn them in the castle and make them raise the castle so they can kill Marth? Also, why is Marth home alone? I know Marth has a wife. I forgot her name, but Marth has a wife. Why isn't she here helping Marth out? I don't know, but Marth just seems to be home alone. Maybe she's out buying groceries. Do people in Fire Emblem buy groceries? I've only played one Fire Emblem game in my entire life, and that was recently. I only played one Fire Emblem game, and that was Fire Emblem Fates. And fun fact! I keep saying fun fact, it's not even a fun fact, it's just something I'm gonna tell you. Orlando actually bought me Fire Emblem Fates for my 17th birthday, before he left for Jamaica, because like, he went to Jamaica for a vacation, and then he said, you know what, since I'm not gonna be here for your birthday, I'm gonna give you a birthday gift, an early one. And then, you know, he brought me to Walmart to say, like, hey, want a game? Pick something out. I'm like, really? Pick something out? He's like, yes, pick out any game. And I said, let's try that Fire Emblem Fates, because recently Corrin had just come out. Not recently, but like, he came out for Smash Brothers, right? And I was like interested, because I'm like, Corrin's a pretty cool character, and I want to like get to know Corrin. So I played his game, and I was very impressed. I really liked it. A lot of people say that Fates sucked, which, okay, sure, like, even if you don't like the game, don't say it sucks. My thing is, just because you don't like a certain game doesn't mean that it sucks, because think about it, there are multiple developers who poured time, effort, and money into this game, and you're just gonna say that it sucks and that it wasn't worth their time. That's just disrespectful. Like, say, for example, you could just say, like, oh, they're just having an opinion. Well, yes, you are right. You can have your own opinion, and I'm not going to stop you from having your own opinion. But there's a difference between having an opinion and just flat out being disrespectful and ungrateful towards a project that many people have put their time and effort in. You know, like, my videos. My videos are not the best quality. That's obvious. Like, I'm just learning YouTube. I'm learning how to use Sony Vegas, and you can like say like, oh, his videos aren't nearly as good in quality as let's say Chuck Conroy, which is true. Yeah, he has way more experience than I do. But wait, hold on. Is it gonna be cutscene? Cutscene? No. Okay. Anyway, yes, my content isn't nearly as good in quality as like, say, Chugga, but the thing is, he's been doing LPing for like 7-8 years, and I've only been doing LPing for like half a year. So obviously, you know, that's why my quality isn't as good. But the thing is, it's not good to compare things like that. Like, the thing is, it's a lot different from comparing Fates to an older Fire Emblem game. Like, yeah, the comparison is, what the hell? Anyway, yeah, like, it's the sequel, yeah, but the thing is, just because, like, my content isn't as quality, right? Like, I'm not saying, like, oh, you should never call me bad. Like, I'm saying, like, you can have your opinion. You can say my quality flat out is terrible. I'm not gonna blame you. Like, you don't have to like me. I'm not forcing you to like me and watch me. I'm just saying, but if you do, thanks for supporting me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But the thing is, just because you don't like me specifically doesn't mean that my content is the worst of the worst. Like, I'm not saying I'm the best of the best, but I'm not saying I'm the worst. Like, you know, it's what I'm trying to say is, I put time and effort into making these videos, and yeah, the same way the game developers put time and effort into making Fire Emblem Fates, so it's not a bad game. You may not like it, but it's not a bad game. There's a difference. Awesome. Meta Knight joins the party. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, it's like, I don't, like, things, there are games out there that I bought and I didn't really enjoy. Like, I was expecting something out of it and I didn't really get what I was expecting. And, like, it was kind of, like, you know, not really as good as I thought it would be. And it's not just games, it's movies and books too, right? But I don't regret buying or watching or playing the game or reading the book or something like that. Like, the thing is, Paper Mario Sticker Star is an example. I have the game, I purchased it with my own money years and years ago. I played it to its fullest. I beat the game, not 100%, but I beat the game. From start to finish, I beat the final boss. Yes, unlike a lot of people, I wanted to play the entire game before having a final opinion on it. I played the entire game. And, I'm gonna be honest, I was not really impressed. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. When it was showing up at E3, 2011, I believe. It wasn't really what I expected. But, I do not think it's a bad game, I do not think it's a terrible game, and I do not regret buying it. I actually enjoyed playing it for a little bit, because, like, I enjoyed the experience playing it. I didn't enjoy the story, because I was expecting a story out of it. I didn't know that story. But, jeez, the last two enemies, too. I still enjoy playing it. I don't regret buying it, and I don't regret playing it. I actually had some fun playing it. It just wasn't as good as I expected it. But it was not a bad game, and I do not think that it should be. Like, I don't think it's a terrible game, and I still appreciate the developers for making a game like that. Or, like, I don't appreciate the game itself, because it's not, like, really that great, in my opinion. Like, I didn't really enjoy it too much. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to, like, say, oh, that was a waste of time, it was terrible, you should have just given up. Like, no, people still spent time and effort into that game. Even though it wasn't really what I was expecting. Although, the sequel, Color Splash, on the Wii U, was a huge improvement. It was actually a really great game. It was a huge improvement. Same with Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I went into this game thinking that it was going to be terrible, but I still wanted, you know, to like, give it a chance, because it's a Mario game. So, like, it's kind of a Mario game. I don't like the Raiding Rabbids. I don't like any Rabbids games. But I want to give it a chance. For Ubisoft. I did, I gave it a fair chance. I haven't beaten it yet, I'm on the final boss, and I gotta say, I'm sorry, I burped. It's a great game. I went into it thinking it was gonna be terrible, but thank God I was wrong. It's a great game, and if you say, like, oh, it's gonna be terrible, don't think that the Rabbids are going to ruin it, because the Rabbids are actually not, like, stupid in this game. Like, the 4 Rabbids you play as are they each have their own personalities and their own, like the voices and weapons, and, like, they don't just act stupid in cutscenes, but, like, they scream and laugh and their eyes turn red. No, they actually have their own personalities, and they're all, like, pretty cool characters, like, as characters on their own. Especially Rabbid Mario. He's the only serious Rabbid out of all 4. Like, there is one crazy one, and there is one Rabbid who has a scream for an attack, but it's not annoying, like, it's an attack, you know. But, like, you know, it's not a bad game at all. That lag! What, did you see that? Holy crap! Anyway, Mario and Rabbids is actually a really great game, and if you have the Switch, and you, like, you know, you have the money to buy it, buy it. Give it a chance. It's a great game. Like, I don't know if my opinion, like, matters to you, but if my opinion does matter to you, get it. It's worth it. It is worth the full price. It's a great game, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And, you know, it only has 4 worlds in it, which you might be thinking, damn, 4 worlds? That's like, short. This game's gonna have, like freaking 10-hour game. No, the game's actually really long, and there are a lot of post-game challenges in it too. But the thing is, I've had this game for, like, almost 3 weeks, and I still haven't beaten the game. And the difficulty spike isn't even, like the game is difficult, but it doesn't, go from like super easy to like super hard. It's just like, you know, easy, but then it like slowly eases into more difficulty. But the final boss is difficult. I'm stuck on the final boss. It's really difficult. So it's not too easy, but there is an easy mode you can toggle if it's too hard for you. Anyway, time for more cutscenes. Or not. You know, I realized something. I'm playing Smash Brothers. I should talk about Smash Brothers, not Mario and Rabbids. It's so weird. I went from Fire Emblem Fates to Mario and Rabbids. I kind of want my point to get out there. Like, you know, there's a difference between having an opinion and being flat out disrespectful to a developer, you know what I mean? Like, even though they can't hear you, you know, it's still disrespectful. Like, I'm not gonna go... You know what, I think I made my point already. My point has been made. I don't think there's any more need to explain what I'm trying to say. You guys would probably want to hear about something else. So let's talk about something else. Let's change the subject. Wait. Meta Knight joined my party. So if I die, I'll play as Meta Knight. Okay, you know what? Oh, you know what? I just realized. Meta Knight. I forgot to explain this. Meta Knight. Okay, so the Halberd is obviously Meta Knight's ship. But Meta Knight isn't driving his ship because obviously he came out of nowhere. Because like, how could Meta Knight be driving his ship or flying his ship and spawning all those enemies when he's right here fighting the enemies that he spawned? So obviously, Meta Knight isn't the one spawning all these enemies. He isn't the bad guy here. Meta Knight isn't the villain here. If he was a villain, he wouldn't be, you know, attacking his own enemies that he's spawning out of his own ship. Somebody stole his ship. Who? I don't know. It can't be Ancient Minister because, you know, he's flying out on his own. It can't be Bowser because he's in the jungle still. So somebody stole his ship. We don't know yet. We're going to find out later on, just not now. So yeah, somebody stole his ship. So Meta Knight isn't the bad guy here. So who is the guy? Oh, cutscene. Ike slashed a bomb with a sword. Do you know how dangerous that is? Also, can we talk about how, like, anime, like, Ike looks like Cloud. Like, he looks younger and he looks less buff and his hair is down instead of, like, in the sequel Radiant Dawn for the Wii, I think. So I think Path of Radiance is #1, and then Radiant Dawn is #2, where he looks different. He ages. Like, his hair is up and looks more serious. But this one, Ike looks a lot younger. Like, looks a lot younger, but his voice is the same. Like, it's really throwing me off now. It's like, I remember when Ike was shown off for Smash Brothers Brawl. No, I mean, Wii U. Like, it was announced on the website. And I was just baffled because I looked at Ike's freaking render and I was like, what? Ike changed! Like, Ike is buff! If you haven't seen, you probably have seen it, but Ike is buff! Like, wow, Ike looks different. And like, I'm going back now in Brawl, and I'm just like, wow, Ike looks really young and not buff. He looks like Cloud. He looks like Cloud Stripe. Which, fun. I keep saying fun fact. This is not a fun fact. Why do I keep saying this? Anyway, what I was gonna say was, I recently played Final Fantasy VII. And by recent, I mean like a month ago. I beat Final Fantasy VII. And I gotta say, Final Fantasy VII is a great game. By the way, if you're wondering, no, I do not have a PlayStation 1 because wow. Great entrance, Ike. Sorry, I couldn't play that. Anyway, I mentioned probably a few times, like, I don't own any non-Nintendo consoles. Like, I only own 5 consoles, and they're all Nintendo. Yeah, so I've been saying, like, how do you play Final Fantasy VII when it's only on Sony consoles? One thing! Emulator. But the thing is, Don't you say that, oh, you stole from Sony, no, and like Square, like, no, the thing is, I bought Final Fantasy VII before emulating it. And we're saying, how'd you buy the game if you don't have a PlayStation? I bought it on my freaking friend's PlayStation for him, alright? With my money. There. And wow, we're at 30 minutes already. 31 minutes. Time goes by when you're having fun. Something, 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 and bubble gum. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, oh! So, in a really unexpected cutscene, I was not expecting that. I almost talked over a cutscene. But anyway, King DPT freaking killed Luigi. He bodied Luigi without the freaking gun either. Like, wow. And then he stole Wario's car. And Ness and Peach. And now, that cutscene's hilarious. Like, Wario's like, oh, hey! Like, oh my god, Wario's so hilarious. But poor Luigi, didn't get to play as Luigi yet. Anyway, yeah, I was not expecting that cutscene though. So, as I was saying before, if you enjoyed this episode of Subspace Emissary, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and favorite. Well, subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to share with your friends, because that will also help. Please and thank you. And question of the day in the comments, what is your favorite underrated game? And by underrated, I mean like a game that is pretty good, but no one like acknowledges it for being a good game. Like Skyward Sword, Fire Emblem Fates, Super Paper Mario, like anything. Like if you have any idea of an underrated game, or Kirby Air Rides. Like if you have any idea, like what is your favorite underrated game, and which one do you think like needs more love? I really want to know. What's your favorite? You watching right now. So that's the comment of the day, or question of the day. And yeah, with that all said, I hope you all have a good one, and I will see you guys